Hello and welcome to a brand new race in Budapest. So without further ado, let's get it started. Okay, so let's go through my fastest lap in qualifying. So Budapest, it's a high downforce track, similar to Monaco in the last race. Of course, not as similar in terms of its barriers and stuff like this, but in terms of your setup, your wings, it's almost going to be maximum. So it's 50-50, almost 50-50 if you choose to use that, of course. But yeah, so going through this lap, I should say that it's not one of my favorite tracks. Yeah, but of course that's not an excuse to do badly. This lap so far, you can see it's pretty much going okay, but you can see the delta between my previous lap as well. It's still about there. I can still gain here and there. I'm not hooking up the lap as good as I could. I'm leaving a lot of room for improvement, but that's just basically how it was. I didn't have too much of training here, unfortunately, and it's really showing basically. So I'm making a lot of mistakes here, but so far I think this lap, I think it's still okay. I'm using as much track as I can as I want to here. You can see a car there distracting a little bit, but still okay so far. Here now, braking really hard into second gear, third gear as well. You can use it there, rotating the car. I just had a lot of understeer there, a little bit of understeer I should say. Here, second gear into this corner here, really easy to over throttle and spin. Here, going in fourth to fifth gear at the end, really pointing your car correctly and then accelerating, and it's a 1:17.4. And yeah, with that time, I am P14, so very low on the grid. My time, I think 1.2 seconds away was, I think, pretty much what I could have achieved. I think at the optimum, I could have got like P10. I think that was basically my pace. But yeah, the race is the race. It'll be difficult to overtake, but let's see how it goes. Of course, before that strategy, it'll be a easy mediums to hards and a 0.8 lap worth of extra fuel. Alrighty then, so going to the race in itself for 5 flights and away we go. So pretty good start there, I would say. I'm already gaining to the Haas there in front, and I kind of banged into him and he crashed out because of this. So I'm bringing out the first safety car of the race. This was totally my fault. I estimated that I think he would have gone left. I should have went to the right there, but you can see now a lot of argy-bargy going on as well. Everyone just jostling for position because of the safety car, so everybody has to go back into position and everybody was trying to brake, and yeah, so now I get even a 5-second penalty. So a very, very messy start already. Good traction out of the line, but yeah, so far a lot of things happen, but let's see how it goes. So of course, because of that accident, I need to come into the pits now, so fast forwarding a little bit. Yeah, so the 5 seconds thankfully will be taken away in this pit stop as well. Of course, I'm also changing to the hard tires. My plan was to run the hard tires to the end, but yeah, will that work? Let's see how it goes. Now in P17. Okay, so now we are in lap 4, so the safety car has come in. So this is the first start after the safety car. You can see that the Alpha Tauri there, I'm giving a bit of pressure, and he kind of has a mistake there, kind of a moment there. So I switch on my ERS and go into the inside there and make a move into P16. So I was happy with this move here because my tires were still pretty cold at this point because it's in hards and my teammate or the opponent was in mediums. And here you can see another mistake as well from another guy in front, and yeah, luckily the car ghosted, and therefore now I'm in P number 15. So now fast forwarding a little bit, you can see that there's going to be another incident. Of course, that's why I'm fast forwarding. So someone here would basically have a kind of a spinneroo. It's really easy to make a spin in this coming corner here. You can see there the Williams, and even went back to the track there. A bit of a heart attack moment, but yeah. So coming into the end of lap 4, just after the safety car restart, I'm in P number 14. So pretty good so far. And now I'm also going to make a move now to the Alfa Romeo, my teammate. So really dart in the end there. Yeah, very good rotation as well. So very happy with this move again. So I'm making my moves, P number 13. So coming to the end of lap 6 there, you can see that I almost broke into the car in front there, and you can see that now there's going to be an incident with the Williams there, and I just couldn't react in time. He was basically in the middle of the track, and because of this, this is the second safety car which is induced by me. So the first one was pretty much my mistake. This one, yeah, I mean, you can argue it's still my mistake somehow as well. So I had to come in to change my wing, but yeah, now in P number 15. So now going to lap 10 after the safety car has come in. Again, I want to try to make moves here. You can see that the Alfa Romeo, my teammate, has gone in front of me again. So I came into the pits again to change tires back to the hard because I think that the hards will go to the end. But okay. So here then, coming in here, you can see the Alfa Romeo goes very, very wide, my teammate. So yeah, I make a move there and gained one position. So P number 17. One lap later, you can see that the Alpha Tauri in front. I'm trying to make a move here because I want to make a lot of positions, but yeah, I just outbroke there. Missed my braking point, and you can see the Alpha Tauri does a switcheroo. So good defense from him, still in P17. So now coming to the moment of the race, you can see that same lap now, lap 11. So I'm coming into this corners here, the last sector here. Coming into this left-hander, I'm going and understeering all the way to this curb here, and yeah, that's not the place you want to be, and my tire is gone. So yeah, you can see again in slow-mo, this is not the part of the track that you want to be. Yeah, and I tried to correct it, but of course it was already too late. It was going towards the curb. The curbs was calling me. Not the curbs, to barriers I should say. Yeah, and just like that, the race is over. Yeah, what a race. Yeah, 3 safety cars, 1 induced by me. The second one, I think, a little bit unfortunate with my placing of the car. And the third one, of course, my mistake again. I spun into the barriers, so I directly caused 3 safety cars in this race. So one of my worst performance, I think, in the race in itself. I would put it down to lack of practice. Yeah, but as much practice as you can get, sometimes you also make this kind of mistakes. But yeah, let's see how it goes. Standings, I dropped down, of course, but still 10 points. Thank you very much for watching, and hope to see you guys in the next video.